Welcome to today's episode. Today we have 5 members with us, and we are going to discuss a topic. As usual, I always say the topic is known, and the topics are always known again. So today the topic is gender-based violence, and it's something which is currently taking place in South Africa and all over the world. But it's something which is inherently popular in South Africa, and we are going to discuss it today. Again, hello.
Yes.
Yes. So I have four members on the group currently, and they will help me discuss the topic. They'll help me explore all those facets which the topic consists of. So we have Puti and Marema. How are you guys?
Well, cool. Everything is fine this side.
What do you think about the topic? What do you think about the topic?
Like when you're saying, what do we think about the
Hmm.
topic? Like,
Do you
what do you
think,
mean?
or do you think it's as serious as people take it as it is?
Huh?
Do you think the topic is actually what it's a crucial matter? It should be dealt with. Do you think it's something which we should be worried about?
Yes, indeed. We should be worried about it.
And do you think it's because whenever we get stories about such events, they're usually from the news, and I wouldn't we don't usually perceive them from a local scope. I guess.
Yes, I get it. Like
Mm,
most of the times there are those things where you say, oh, okay,
mm,
your business is your business, mine is mine. So
mm,
that thing is the one that
mm,
blocks us from seeing what's happening out
mm,
there. And some,
mm,
they're afraid to report it. You understand? That's why you most
mm,
of the time we only see it on TV because
mm,
those ones whom we see on TV, they
mm,
have managed to go there, like
mm.
to speak it out. You understand?
Yes. Oh, yeah. And what you're saying is it's normalized. People keep it as discreet as possible, and we only hear from
Yes.
certain cases. Mm. And it might not also, and I think it might not also be because they're trying to keep it as a secret, but it's because maybe the person who's being abused, they are threatened, and they feel threatened. They feel like if they do tell on the other person, it will actually cause them to get into beaten or something like that.
Oh yeah, indeed.
I understand. So eh, do you think it's a topic, it's something which is happening far too much, and we just only have a certain portion. We just know a certain portion about it. Do you think it's something which is happening too often? That's my question.
It's what?
It happens too often, but we are not aware of it.
I won't say
Mm,
it happened. I'm not really sure because like
mm,
for me on my side,
mm,
like I only see like or I only hear few
mm,
cases about it. You understand? So,
mm,
but
mm,
as I can see, it's like
mm,
it's an everyday play like out there. It's happening because
mm,
if for example
mm,
there's a couple, an abusive couple, they
mm,
are living together, and then let's say husband is
mm,
always abusing a wife.
mm,
Understand?
mm.
So the wife might keep on giving the husband a second chance. Yeah, second chance,
Excuses.
like chances. Let me just say chances.
Mm,
So like they will just keep it that way until it's
mm,
too late. And when it's too late, like family will be there,
mm,
police will be there,
mm,
and for us out there, we won't know anything. You
mm,
understand?
mm,
So
mm.
like I can't just give you a direct answer like on
I understand.
it's in yeah, I
Mm.
understand.
Yeah, one
I
last
don't know
thing.
what other
Oh, one last thing I wanted to ask you, Puti. We'll ask other
yes.
questions. Is that I wonder, within your peers, do you think there are traits which reflects that someone is a potential abuser or potential abuser of the opposite gender? Do you think your peers, the current generation, do you think they are what they have those traits of abusing people?
Uh,
Or do you think?
Yeah, I would say they do.
Do you think the next generation
Yeah,
will actually help to solve this problem?
I think so.
But I wonder, will it die out, or is it something which is it's almost like a disease? Even though we might say, this is bad, but in the future, someone will find themselves doing the same. Do you think it's like that thing, or if you as yourself knowing that you will never do it, it remains like that, and you never find yourself in a situation you're like, what did I do?
Well, now what I think is like as time goes on,
Mm,
this thing of
mm,
gender-based violence, like it will stop. Yeah, it will kind of stop because now,
mm,
if you can see like the highest sentencing in in court, yeah,
mm,
it's rape. Then
mm,
like they are always focusing on gender-based violence. You see,
mm,
so as time goes on, now you know murder like
mm,
you just be arrested with murder, then go to jail for
mm,
maybe 2 years or something. But when it comes to rape
mm,
and gender-based violence,
mm,
like it's something else. So as time goes on, like now you can see everyone is learning. Like kids at school, they're teaching them about this thing, so they will know. No, there is this thing that is happening, and we know if we see someone doing this, we
mm,
have to act this way, or we have to report it somewhere, or some like like those kind of things. Because back
mm,
then, no, as we grew up, so I no, we won't say anything that is not our business, or it's parent
mm,
stuff, like
mm,
something like that. Oh,
mm. Yeah,
Hello.
so
hello, I understand. Now I want to get almost like a view from the ladies. What do they think about it? Because
okay,
we,
yeah,
Hello.
hello, Fiona.
Hi.
Yes,
Is it Puti or Marema who was talking?
it's Pooty.
okay, it put.
Oh, hi, Puti.
Mm,
Hello.
Hi. So I wanted to ask you. You said this gender-based violence it will end. It will eventually end because people are getting taught at school, and I don't know if I'm saying it right or what.
mm,
You said this. Eh?
Yeah, I understand you. I understand you. Yeah, you don't like it's what I think. You understand? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's your opinion, but
Yes.
then what I wanted to ask you is that why do the society always think that teachers are the ones who supposed to teach their children uh these things and not them, especially parents?
mm,
Because right now, Luena, you having that mentality of people are getting taught at school. What? Why didn't you say parents are also teaching their children at homes? Because one thing that you must know is that
mm,
teachers cannot teach us humanity
mm,
or peace.
Mm.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
mm,
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, the only thing that they can teach us
mm,
is how to avoid certain things, but not how to behave. You
mm,
know,
mm,
our parents
Yeah.
are the one who help us to build our character.
mm,
So one thing that people must do, uh, if you only said worrying, people must teach their children from younger age,
mm,
the next generation worry no, we
mm,
treat a lady or a man like this, because gender-based violence is not
mm,
only about men abusing women. There are women that also abuse men.
yes.
Ne?
Mm,
So
Yeah.
um, our our parents
mm,
are the ones who are supposed to teach us from younger age, and not to like to tell us worrying
mm,
men are the one who provide for women and stuff like that, because these kind of things are the ones that lead to men or men thinking that it's fine
mm,
to abuse a woman, or whether a woman le ena mosadi
mm,
a nagana gore okay, it's fine gore ge nka hwetša my boyfriend or my husband a
mm,
cheater, ke he break the window the car, his car or something like that. Because that's what our aunts and our grandmothers always tell us good to know. When you find your man cheating, you go there to their car, you break down, you do this and that and that and that. They don't feed us things jeloro like in the future. So when you're saying you think it will stop, nah, I'm not agreeing with you, because charity begins at home. So like humanity have to be taught by our parents and not teachers, because teacher ya LO igasle ya go teacher 1 hour gender-based violence every day. No, utlo move to reproduction and move to other topics and all those things. So these things are the things that our parents should be told or know. Bana ba gago ke bana ba gago, tshwanetse gore o ba rute this thing and this thing and that.
Now, those are good points. Puti?
Yeah.
Okay, Lisa wants to say something. Lisa, hello, Lisa.
Hi, guys.
Yeah,
Mina, this is a very funny topic. You know what's funny? Yeah?
Yes.
The fact that, did you know that this whole thing was actually introduced first to us as abuse? I remember, like in primary years back, they always called it abuse. Then the English changed and suddenly it is gender-based violence.
Abuse.
It's still abuse at the end of the day. So I hear Puti saying, no, with learners, us learning and stuff like that. I feel like it's never going to end.
Yes,
abuse is something that's been there. It's still going to. It's not that I'm promoting it, but then how are we addressing it properly? Because we tend to have this thing of abuse, gender-based violence. This is what's happening. Okay, we understand, but then we are not actually finding solutions for it. You understand? Like, okay, Shapo, no, you should go report to the police. But then there is things we do not look at. These minor details that, as a woman, you're told to aspire to marriage, but we do not teach boy children to aspire to marriage too. Things like that. You understand? So, like Fiona is saying, it is something that starts from home. Most of the time when you find abusers, it's not only a bully. A bully is a bully because they're being bullied somewhere. A person who is abusive usually comes from a family where they have an abusive history. I know as a person I can say I will change and not be like them, but then the chances of that actually happening are very low. Okay, so guys, like this topic is okay. Like I first did a better not really research, but then I asked Google what is gender-based violence now, and it says it's any act of gender-based violence that results in or is likely to result in physical, sexual, or psychological harm or suffering to women. I hate the fact that they.
But why is it only women? That's the question.
Exactly.
But
it's not only amongst. You know what the thing? I think it's because the reason why they mostly emphasize it for women is because not a lot of men actually come. I mean, there's this
we don't come up.
A guy is being abused. When he talks to the police tell him that no, when you're not a man, you should give your pants to the woman.
And not only that, even when you Lisa, even when you talk to your friends, I'm sure even if I talk to Puti and Marem and hey, guys, my girlfriend is abusing me, they would laugh at me. I'm pretty sure that.
That's what I was with society. That is the biggest
that's
problem.
what I was saying, Gucci. The society expect us to behave in a certain way. It all starts at home. It's all started at home, not Koskolong or anything like that. So we have to teach the coming generation these things that Lisa is talking about. Gucci, hey, when someone abuses, whether it's a man or what, this is still abuse. Angusha, that's when I can say, yeah, maybe we have a good future. But then as of now, like we are just reporting everything to the police, to the government, to the
I get it.
the community is dealing with it. But then at the end of the day, you're not teaching your own children. What is that?
No, you see, the reason I think the reason behind that is because most people rely on the government to solve their problems. And it's almost like that we want it to be solved by the government, such as the whole entire thing. Government should find a way. That's why Puti is saying they're implementing it within the curriculum. And parents mainly.
That's the thing.
Yeah, a lot of things.
It is in the curriculum as abuse.
No, that's what I'm saying. Even if the process, as the protests go on, I usually ask myself, who exactly are we protesting to? Are we protesting to the government or the people or the people?
Yeah.
or the people who are going to do it? I usually ask myself that because it's confusing as well. You don't know what to do. If you only
are we protesting to the people or to the government? What is the government? What do we expect the government to do? Like, it doesn't make sense because of the government, and like most of the government. Okay, let's just maybe like people are protesting, and then they're saying Ramaphosa is not doing anything. Can Ramaphosa go and sniff and be like, oh, this one is the abuser? They can't do that.
And Ramaphosa doesn't raise the kids. The Ramaphosa, we are the ones who raise our children, and they turn out. So it should actually. I thought that we were protesting.
But the thing is, I feel like most people take their own responsibility and they put it in somebody's hands, because most people they are kind of like afraid of being responsible. Like it all started from our childhood. All failure in a test, when you go home, you'll be like, I'm not the only one who failed the test, mama. It all started back then. Even now, these parents be like, no, Ramaphosa is not doing anything about this gender-based violence. What is Ramaphosa supposed to do?
And we're forgetting
Ramaphosa is dealing with other problems. Big pandemic, like Corona.
No, I'm just saying we are forgetting.
You think he will literally walk into every house and address all the violence that's happening in that house?
And I have Lisa, I have a question as well. I want to know, it's something which I've been asking myself. Is there any characteristic that you can tell that this person is an abuser? Or let's say you are in a relationship with someone through the early stages, will you be able to tell that something is wrong?
To answer that, okay, with census of characteristics, a person, people there's people who can hide it. There's people you'd swear they would never lay a hand on you. But I feel like as people, before you meet someone or while you're talking, you see at the talking stage, take the time to mention topics like this. Tell this person, you know what? If I hit you back, we fight. We understand that we are, I won't say equal, but then we are in a sense. Like, as a thing, I've noticed something about abuse and violence. A person, like, if they do it once and you leave them, they continue doing it thinking it's right.
Lisa,
if and you leave them like, they continue and
Lisa,
continue and continue. Then the time you want to reprimand them for it,
Lisa,
the time you want to reprimand them, it's too late.
Lisa, I want to ask something as well, because usually females, they like to project their anger as what physical manifestation, instead of when they would hit the guy, but they wouldn't expect the guy to hit them back. Those slaps.
Nah.
I want to ask about those.
Honestly,
yeah.
Okay, first let me quickly answer the first one. The first thing, seeing a person who is abusive. If you take a person who's abusive, somewhere in the conversations while we're chatting with our friends.
Lisa, No, I'm not talking about a person who's abusive. For example, let's say it's me and you. We are, let's say, boyfriend or girlfriend, and when maybe I do something wrong or something like that, but I don't hit you or anything. And when you tend to hit me, like, why did you do this, pa? Why did you do this, pa? And it comes to a certain point at which I'm angry. I'm like, no, don't do this.
You also get angry. I get that.
Exactly. I'm a human being. So
Okay, this is what I'm saying. I wanna first answer the first question because this is like two questions. The first one, it was when you were asking how do you spot characteristics like this from a person? You know, I feel like there's people who joke about things like this. You know, you think this person is joking. Like, no. Like, for example, if you've been watching Rhythm City, there is this guy who was at a fry and he just mentioned, you know what? Your girl, if she's not being good, I'm gonna slap her for you. So it's like, when as a person, what are you like? You're gonna slap her? Listen to this. It's still a joke. We are entertaining it while it's still a joke. So this means Motona, on a serious note, they actually do it. You cannot joke about things like that. It's similar to raping. You cannot joke about raping a person.
That's true.
So if you're able to joke about small things, like you call it small because it's a joke. If you're able to joke about something like that, what are you doing behind closed doors? You see? So okay, then the other one, what do you mean? I feel like it depends on who it is, but then can we discuss things like this? Like when a girl is angry and she hits you.
Hello, Lisa. Your microphone is off, Lisa.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I know. I just switched it off.
Oh. Okay, we're still listening here. Okay.
Yeah, the thing is, wait.
Yes.
When a girl hit a guy, yeah, we were waiting for that.
We were waiting for it. You want to hear the story? Seriously, curious.
I didn't know she's coming with this.
No, it's something which I've been asking myself a lot because girls like to do it. I got a few on.
Hello, I'm sorry about that. I was in the call.
Oh, okay.
Like what were you saying?
Oh, Lisa was still answering something, but she was busy as well. Lisa, hello, Lisa.
Hi. There's people differ. I believe people differ.
No, but
in a situation like that, in a situation like that, I personally feel like, this is hard. Guy, what would you do?
No, the question is,
no, it's for you. It's for you.
No, it's for you girls because as usually as men.
What is the question?
No, what I said is usually as men, if I do something wrong, you women, usually let's say girlfriend, boyfriend, and the boy does something wrong, the girl would actually hit the guy, slaps, pa. Why would you do this? Pa, those kind of things, you know. We were asking because let's say the girl does it repeatedly and the guy ends up getting mad and like, she's hitting you, you're getting hit. You're like, stop doing this, please. Or so I want.
Then that is also abuse. That's what I'm saying.
But it happens a lot.
You know what's the funny thing, guys? The sad thing about that is that when the guy retaliates, that's where it's suddenly he's abusing her without anyone asking who started. Nobody ever. If the girl goes and reports and says, as long as we're not her, what she did to you, they'll be like, you weak. How can you allow a girl to hit you?
No, the thing is, the girl can also do that in public, and no one would actually find that as into something which is wrong.
But if it's a guy doing it to a girl, it's this huge issue.
They would actually think, what did he do? What did he do? They would actually judge you as well.
Like the guy cheated or something like that. That's why the woman is acting that way.
But does it justify hitting someone? Because I feel
that's why I don't.
Okay, you know what to think.
Okay,
guys. I think this. I feel like there's different types of hitting.
But for
There
guys,
is
there's no
that.
this. But for guys,
Which one do you
No, like
which one is your favorite one?
I know. I'm just
no,
saying
there's a
what.
playful hitting. I guess
Quali.
there's a playful hitting and an actual serious one where we are addressing something.
No, but I'm
You
just
get
saying
me?
what. When
Okay.
slabs are always painful. Lisa, even in movies,
Not
those
all of, like there's a playful slap. Do you know that?
no, but Lisa, I know playful slabs which are not inspired by anger or
It's
anything.
not intended to be joyful. Yeah, there's one that you can feel. Oh, nah, this is not.
And
Guys,
women
man,
love
I don't
it.
know. I don't. I think I don't know how to answer this one because
Because
honestly, Mina, I believe in
mm,
we hit each
inequality.
other.
Inequality. You believe in we hit each other?
Eh.
Can you actually?
Beat each other.
Honestly, no. No. Okay, guys, let me put it straight. Mina, personally,
What are you trying to say?
personally, I feel now honestly, before I date someone, while we still at talking stage, I mention how I feel about a topic like this, like things like this, where if ever you find yourself one day hitting me, me and you will fight. I promise you, me and you will fight. Rather we beat each other up to a pulp so that we understand, this is not a playground.
No, but I feel like,
and then people tell you, no, you're not being respectful. Like I used to mention this to even my mom.
I think we should
Like,
all
not
report
respectful.
Lisa.
no, Lisa is not.
No.
Let's say
Guys,
Lisa.
listen.
Hello. Lisa,
This is the thing.
Lisa,
You know,
Lisa, what I'm getting is when you you defend yourself. That's what you're saying.
Which is a question.
technically, I'm defending myself.
Hey,
Me
she's not-
defending myself is me showing you, you cannot play here.
in my Lisa.
If I stop you now, like the thing is,
Lisa,
okay, others actually decide to go to the cops.
Lisa, but what I get is you are capable of stopping the person. Hello? Yeah, but others are not capable. Let's say others, if they can see that I won't do anything. Yeah, I'll get killed if I do try.
Then you know what's the thing? Okay, sharp. The first time, this is the problem. The biggest problem is the fact that we only report things when it gets too late.
After
The first time it happens, don't forgive and say, no, he won't do it again. She won't do it again. Report it. If you feel that, just go to the police and report this problem.
Okay, can I say something?
If you can talk, you can talk.
Do you still remember Lisa saying like at first you cannot distinguish between an abuser and a sweet person or a good person, or a good partner. Just for that. Right now I'm with somebody and then they display themselves as being, sweet, kind, and all those things. They don't look like an abuser.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, I think Fiona is not.
They don't sound like one day that he ends up hitting me and all those stuff.
Okay, guys, I think I found something actually.
Okay. Hello, guys. I want to inform you about something. Hello?
Yeah, do so.
Oh, can we all join? I'll send the link to everyone. Can we all join the second meeting? Because this one, we have only 4 minutes and I don't want it to be cut short when we are actually talking about something important. Okay, can we all do it? I'll send it on the group, right?
Like now?
Yeah.
Right now, just 2 minutes. Even 1 minute, in fact. So yeah, we'll come back in it. Okay.
To be continued.
Yeah, right now. Everyone should return. This was interesting. I have some few questions as well.
I actually have something. I found something, Lena, that I noticed.
Fiona wants to say something.
Yeah, let's stay tuned for the next episode. Like it's coming like shortly. You will tell us.
Yeah, right now.
Yes. Now I understand.
You understand what I had nothing.
Yeah, she was saying something.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So drop this one and throw another link there so that we can join in. There
Okay.
will be others. They will join us. Like those people.
Yes, I'm listening.
Hey, Pulush.
Yes.
Yeah, there's this other guy of mine. He will join. Like, don't be surprised.
Ah,
Who
no.
is this one?
No problem. The more the merry, man. The more the merry. The more
Yeah,
the merry.
yeah.
I've never used that
So
phrase.
seems like someone is missing.
Yeah, everyone is using Zoom.
No, someone is missing. Like, okay. No, this is Brutus now.
Oh yeah, it's Brutus. Okay, guys, let's continue with what we're talking about. What we're talking about basically, it was gender-based violence, and we actually touched on a few questions and a certain situations which happen normally, and I don't know if we take them as normal, but some of us feel like it's not fair, and it's something which actually ignites the spark, or should I say spark? Spark is a good word, I guess. It ignites ignites the danger which we have. Which is gender-based violence. I get it. So yeah, we were asking. The question was, we might get Brutus' view on this, how he feels about this. Brutus, we were saying here's a scenario. You have your girlfriend.
Okay.
You have your girlfriend, and you actually do something wrong, or you don't do something wrong. It's actually, but the girlfriend takes whatever you did as something wrong, and they start pounding on you, beating you, those slaps. You know those slaps. We were asking, or is it justified? Since it helps in a certain way, you might also feel like you should retaliate, protect yourself, or something like that. So, what do you feel about? How do you feel about that?
She's. Let me get this straight. She's pounding me with slaps.
Yeah, pia, pia. Why did you do this? Why did you drink my milkshake? Pia, pia. Those kind of. I'm just kidding.
Oh well, I don't know. I think as a man, you just have to take it and.
But what if it comes? What if it comes? She's a skilled slapper. It's like, bah, like yo. Well, what if
I think maybe like the best thing to do is just like I think I think the best thing to do in such situations is just to man up and be the bigger person and walk away if possible. Just go.
Okay, wait. Rochas, you say
Yes.
be the
bigger
person.
person.
What if, for example, you as a guy are doing that to me as a girl? I should just stand and watch you do it.
No, I'm not saying
away.
no. I'm not saying if you
Because
doing
now
it to me,
it's actually a problem.
I'm saying you walk away. You don't just stand there and like receive more slaps. Crack. No, you try to hold her, and then if she's uncontrollable.
Okay, what if
walk
you're
away
in the
quick.
house? What if it's not even in public? What if it's somewhere like in a room?
In the house. You take your car and you go for a drive or
You
something.
don't have a car.
Go.
It's late.
A car.
Go for a walk.
Nothing.
Go for a walk.
I'm
or
a Brutus,
something
but it seems like.
How are you the one taking a walk when she's the?
Okay,
but it's fine.
Because she's not thinking straight right now.
Brutus.
So she's being irrational.
Brutus, don't you think that it's a good thing too, because he got to that point? Don't you think the same thing, the same point, the same view you have? Women who are abused, they actually have that. Like, he's not thinking straight. He's doing this because he's not thinking straight. I feel like the woman also.
No. Me. Listen.
No, I understand.
Me walking away is not.
No,
something
I understand.
That's gonna happen.
No, I understand what you're saying. As a guy, that's normal, that's expected. But for women, they also take the same thing. But
then you must remember, Vikure, we are more. Is it called more physical? We can take the punches.
No, we cannot. We men are different. We're not the same. Or we're not all like John Cena. Some of us are.
It's not about you being like. It's not like you being bulked up or you being strong. The idea here is
no one should take
abuse
punches.
Goes both ways. It doesn't matter if it's a woman doing it or if it's a man. Problem is that as a man, what about my pride?
It's and as a man, it's accepted, or you are abused.
Exactly. If a woman is abusing me, I should take it as a man.
Guys, Guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying as a man you must take the abuse. I can Vic asked me like, what's the best thing to do in such a scenario of getting slaps?
Oh, we understand what you're saying. We already established, or men, when men are abused, it's almost like a norm that it's not there.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, we established that. Your point, we were just trying to see what do you think about that? Do you think it's acceptable, or do you feel like the female should also see that no, this is wrong? Because if he did that,
they should see this is wrong.
Yes.
I wanted to say you just go for a walk until she comes down. Then after coming down, you come back, you speak about it. Is it that you take it to the police station?
We just come to lawyers. He comes back with lawyers. He doesn't live.
Yeah, come and play this. Come play that game.
Oh yeah, guys. I had something I was thinking of, ne? And this comes with that thing of how do you spot a person who's abusive? And as Fiona was saying, she was mentioning how this guy comes to her and he's sweet, and everything. It doesn't start with the beating. I noticed that. It starts with minor things like being overprotective, being always jealous, wanting to keep track of everything you do, always accusing you of. Let me see. I did kind of Google it. Characteristics of an abuser, ne? But if the person you love or live with does these things, it's time to get help. They keep track of what you're doing all the time and criticize you for little things, constantly accuse you of being unfaithful, prevent or discourage you from seeing friends or family or going to work or school. They get angry when drinking alcohol or using drugs, and they control all the money you spend. They humiliate you in front of others. They destroy your property or things that you care about, threaten to hurt you or the children or pets, or does cause hurt by hitting, punching, slapping, kicking, or biting. They use or threaten to use a weapon against you, force you to have sex against your will, and blame you for his or her violent outbursts. Yeah.
No, yeah.
And then basic characteristics of an abuser: warning signs of potential violence, abuser pacing the floor, clenching and clenching fists, facial expression glaring, and shouting and yelling. This is the thing. This is tiny things you look at. He might not hit you now, or she might not hit you now, ne? But as soon as you see this person, I don't spend that much time with my friends anymore. This person, why? Like, they always feel jealous of something. You're trying to do something. They're like, no, you can't do that. Or when you're like, I want to go to the mall, they're like, no, I'll take you to the mall. We'll go together. You don't have freedom anymore. Yeah, that is minor things that show you, in the long run, this is a chain reaction, Kaloko. In the long run, it's gonna be a big outburst. So basically,
how does one get help?
Lisa, I have a question as well. Before we answer, because I have a question. The question is, does me as someone, I believe that I'm not an abuser and I have not abused anyone so far. Do you think, is it a constant personality, or somehow something would change and I'll start abusing people?
I think it's like it comes with time. Like, yes, it could happen.
It could happen.
When as a person you're like, I'm never gonna be an abuser.
No, and I try,
then something happens to a point that right now you feel like, oh, I did that.
Yo, so that's what my question is. So
sometimes it's something that actually just comes up.
My question is, since no one will admit that I beat people, I beat them. Nobody. That's what I'm asking. What are they actually telling the truth? And somehow something happens, and they're like, "Wow, what happened? No, I didn't mean to do this." Are they actually telling the truth? That's my question. All right.
For me, no.
You think they knew you knew?
For me, no. For me, I feel like
as an individual, you know that you
can. let's talk about your previous. Let's talk about your previous relationships. What happened in your previous relationship? If you are able to, okay, I have people who tell me, no, it's me and my girlfriend. We fought. Hey, this, that. Oh, okay. And now we dating. Do you think I'm gonna be 100% sure that you will never touch me?
No.
And the funny thing is that that person will still tell you, Jorge, there was a reason why we were fighting. There's a reason why I put my
Yeah, it
hands on
means
her.
it's
I wouldn't just fight
justifying
with this
him.
person
It's
for nothing.
justifying
Oh,
him.
really now? Okay.
Yeah, that's true. There shouldn't be a reason.
Exactly, you're justifying yourself.
Even if the reason does.
Chances are you could actually do it if I make you angry.
Just waiting to be pushed.
If I make you angry, exactly. So I feel like
Lisa.
you can. People can lie and say I don't. Mostly I do not. I won't. The I don't ones. Most of them are like lying because now I'm sweet talking. I cannot come and tell you, you know what? I beat up men.
Yeah,
I
I wouldn't.
want you to be interested in me.
Yeah,
I want you to be interested in me. So, I'll tell you all the good things about me. I won't tell you that I fought with a guy one day. Or if I do, it's there where we're having a conversation about what happened in high school. Like, I've been in one fight in my life or two. And one was with a girl, one was with a guy. This type of conversations. Yeah, so it's like...
Yeah, we do understand. Okay.
My God.
Okay,
Yeah.
Putti wants us to say something. Putti, what's happening?
Oh, Lisa.
Lisa? Okay. Putti?
Maybe it's not when I
no, she's listening. You can talk.
Okay. Hey, Lisa. So, like, according to you, like, I just want to know, like, how do you think about this one? Like, there are those girls, like, who just like to be beaten. I don't know if you know, but
hey, they should go play boxing or something like that. I feel like
oh God, no, like there are those girls, like especially at the ghettos, like these ones. They just like to they are always fighting. They just want to fight. If they are not being beaten. Like it's like they are not thinking straight. I don't know like what's going on. If they are not being beaten, like it's like they feel like they are not in love or something. I don't know. Like
they're not in love. They want something who punishes them when they want someone who punishes.
So what you saying?
Bad boys.
Hey, we're bad boys.
No, I want to know what do you think? What's wrong with them? Like, what's wrong? Because now we are trying to solve the problem, but to them it's like they are encouraging others that side. So you see,
I think they need
let's
Jesus.
keep in mind there's people of different personalities. I guess. There's people of different personalities. There is guys. Oh my God. Okay, let me say it like this. You are mentioning people who are naturally violent. Like these are people that like we live with the knife. As soon as I say colored, everyone knows colored characteristic is violence.
Hey,
for example,
that's stereotyping others.
No, like for example, that's what usually almost that's how they characterize. If ever you with the colored girl or colored guy, you just know you are taking that whole. If you leave me, you are dead.
No, but I usually get. I thought
situation.
The thing was carrot was not carrots. What's the word, man? Colored females. I thought it was for colored females who were dangerous, who were actually
no.
But it's also guys.
No, it's all of them. Like if you are colored, you're considered dangerous.
Hey, up and I thought it's a female since it's justified.
No, it's not the girls. It's not just Trevor did mention that colored girls say. No, it's not only the girls. Like trust me, like
where do you come from?
What's happening? All this hi man, when you'll ask those questions after we are done here because people will listen and will stalk her.
Okay. So these people who are naturally violent.
I have a question here.
Okay.
I still want to answer the other one.
Yes,
If
let
you
her
don't mind.
answer the previous one and you answered you.
Guys, I'm no expert. Please, let's keep
No,
that
but the thing
apart.
is, you actually.
Lisa.
This is what I think.
No,
Ne?
your
Like
views
these
are
violent
helpful.
Yes.
people.
Your views,
There
and
is violent
I get it.
people.
Lisa, hello, can I
Ne?
talk? Lisa,
Yeah.
what we understand, God, having to hear it from a female, it makes, again, it's understandable because we don't even, guys don't even talk about this. Do we talk about this? No, I think we don't. And we don't even have the conversation between guys and girls. We
No,
actually,
guys don't talk about sensual things often.
no, we do talk about essential things. No, the thing is, we don't.
No, don't
No,
say
not
like that. I'm
essential.
not sure.
Sensual, like emotional things are not
No,
usually discussed
man,
amongst
we
guys
do talk
most of
about
the
them.
time.
But what I'm saying is between girls and guys, we do talk about emotional things, man. We do. We do. Okay, what I wanted to say is guys and girls don't actually talk about this. Usually,
Just say you. It's not many.
no, between women and guys, these conversations are not until when it happens, only when something happens. But when everything is good, no one talks about being abused.
Oh, but then girls do talk about things like this. But yeah, I get what you mean.
But between the two, there should be connection
Okay.
between the two. Because you get what I'm saying? To solve the problem, you should actually talk with the two parties.
You know how it is, Vic.
Mm.
Usually, when things are good, nobody wants to talk about how good things are. We only start talking when things are bad. It's like praying. Some people only pray when things they show bad, like it's bad. But when they're enjoying their life, they won't say anything. They don't pray no more. That's how it is.
Some people only call you when things are bad. Yeah, you're right about that, Watson. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Putu wanted to
There's
say
absolutely nothing wrong with that.
there's nothing wrong with that. Who's saying that? Who's saying?
Yeah.
Brutus, why are you saying that, man?
Look, man, like I can't come like we can't be speaking about
No, but it feels like, you're actually using them
like,
as a
for example,
resource.
like Vic, you see, it's like Vic, I know you, right? Hi Vic, is it my network?
No, we are listening. We can hear you clearly.
Hey Vic.
Yes, I'm listening. No.
Oh yeah. You see, for example, I know you name. And like you can help me with like a lot of things. Like there's no need for us, like for me and you to speak all the time. I can come to you only if I need something.
No, but
like I don't see anything wrong with that. Like
no, but
like it shouldn't be a thing where
Can
Brutus,
that actually be a topic?
What I'm saying,
taking advantage of each
Brutus,
other.
what I'm saying is, when you have fun, when you are having fun, when everything is good, you call your other friends, they do all those things together. You don't even mention me, but whenever something goes wrong, you're like, hey guys, I need to call that guy. It's like I'm a maintenance man. I'm like, when I need to get what I'm saying. that's what we're saying. I understand the fact that you might talk to someone, but if you do engage in other things, but you don't include the guy, do you think it's fair? And the guy, you don't know, maybe the guy likes to get involved in those things, but when you don't involve him. You're like, man, he's okay. I'll call him when I have problems.
Okay, guys. Before we like get
hello
in the topic, and now I just want to know from Lisa, like symptoms. Are they called symptoms of like an abuser? Or yeah. So now, like, no, if like already someone is showing has those symptoms, so like how can they get help before they start beating women?
Okay.
Oh, you know what they say, ne? They say that the only way to actually, if you can acknowledge these things first things first. Like, I mean, I can help you. I could come and be like, okay, friend, I've noticed this about you. Can we like maybe just go discuss things like this? I have symptoms of an abuser. Go talk to a specialist. If I don't agree with it, I don't have that, then no, we cannot help each other. It's similar to a person being abused. Unless they want to help themselves, then they can't be helped.
Yeah, but that's true. But usually we don't get to hear people who who feel like they are potential abusers saying something about it. And it's good that Brutus mentions that because you can get help. I get there's a way to get help. Because I feel
No,
like
and having, this is why having good friends, good people around you, people actually advise you, Jorge. If it's not that, I can advise the person you're with, Jorge, please watch out for this person. They have that aura, Jorge. Motana could actually do something to you one day.
no, and I wondered then
And
another
there's
thing.
people who you would never even think of it.
Lisa,
Oh my
another
God.
thing, since actually what it's gender-based violence, but what if the guy is just violent? Basically, that's him. He beats guys, he beats babies, he beats women.
And that is the thing. I saw,
But
like, I just
answer
sent a
that.
picture on the group. Ne?
Hey,
I
he beats
sent a,
everyone. So is it still gender-based violence or is it something else? Is it just the guy being into a
that
violent
is just a
individual?
violent person. That is a person with anger issues mostly. Most of the time, it's a
He
person with
has like
anger
a
issues.
background of he has like a bad background. Like no one just like wakes up violent.
They have,
Like
they
it
may
comes
have
from
a family
somewhere.
history of violence.
Exactly. Maybe seen it from a dad happening.
Yeah, but that is
Or
true.
may
Now
have a
signal the anger on
fascination
the
with
wrong people.
weapons.
All men has what? All men has what?
Mari, have a fascination with weapons, may have a family history of violence, may think it's okay to solve conflict with violence.
Puti. Puti does karate.
I'm bad. What's that?
And what's funny is that actually things, that karate and things like that are actually meant to humble
help.
you. They're not used for violence.
But it's violence. It's almost like sharpening a knife and saying, "I man, the sharpening this knife is not meant to for the purpose of the knife cutting well or anything like that."
No, in this case, things like this are things to teach you discipline.
Discipline,
Kung Fu and karate are meant for discipline, not to
but they teach
use
you,
against.
but you become more
I like you
dangerous than
very
me.
much.
But you become a lot more dangerous than me, who doesn't know anything.
Just because I know how to fight doesn't mean that. That's the thing. They don't teach you to just fight.
No,
They
but the
teach
question is,
you
True.
Puti, the question is,
they teach you discipline.
Puti, the
Do
question
you know
is,
that you get punished for fighting in jail with no reason?
Yes. Hey, Lisa, are you in karate?
No, I just know a lot of
Okay.
things.
Man, before we do go off topic,
I
wanted to.
was surprised because you know the rules. I thought I'm the one who knows the rules only, but I see. I can see that.
Puti.
I read a lot, so I understand a lot of things.
Puti, I wanted to ask something, man, before we go off topic too much. Can you advise someone who beats people a lot out there to enroll in a karate course?
Yeah, that's what we do like a lot. But if like look, you can't look. Let me tell you, police. Like now, let's say you are the one who is abusive. So if
I
come
was not
to
talking
you
about abusive, straight abusive. I was just saying someone who's pulling
a violent person in general, a person who's very violent.
So
I
okay,
think
your case.
Hello?
Enrolling them in.
Oh, can you advise someone who is a bully or who is violent to enroll in a karate course?
I think Lisa wants to address that one. Lisa?
I mean, I think not really karate and stuff. Yes, they could.
Yeah. But don't you feel like
it's gonna teach them discipline?
No, but don't you
and
feel like
channeling the anger? But
Lisa,
I think for people like that, things like boxing and wrestling are better.
Yeah, because it's what
because that's where more anger is thrown out compared to
and their opponents are voluntarily there. Again, they're there because they want to be there. Yeah, I'm saying their opponents are there because they want to be there. They're not there because they are there.
Hello.
To do sparring with them.
Is okay, guys. Today we talked about a lot, whatever. Today's topic was very educative on my behalf. It's one of those episodes which I'm happy that I attended, and I learned a lot. Serious, I serious. There's a lot which I learned today. And Fiona also noted on some few important things which I also took down and will carry out as we stop this episode. Yeah, so we had points from Lisa, we had points from Puti, we had points from Fiona, from Brutus, and Marema hasn't said a lot today. Marema, hello Marema.
He said the man need Jesus.
Yes, now we should ask more about the religion. Yeah, we should ask about religion and gender-based violence. How is it? How does it, the role it plays? Hello?
Can I answer?
Yes, you can answer. Yes.
I have noticed that a lot of things are hidden behind religion. A person from church, within the church, can be could be a victim of abuse. But due to the face of the church you're from, they do not speak out with fear of what will people say.
That's true.
So I feel like it actually endangers people more than it helps them.
You feel like it's endangering. Okay.
It makes things worse. Like, hey, wait again. Other churches like mine, they follow protocols. Like, if you report me, there's church manual said, bruh, I could get killed by a man sitting in the same church, and he will vanish, and he won't be there, and then you will be like, how? Problem is, you have taught me to keep quiet with my own because I fear to speak, because you end up using all of that. Like, when you talk to a person, like say for example, you have to go talk to like the pastors and stuff. You go talk to the pastor. Next thing you know, the whole church knows about your things.
Yeah, that's possible.
He makes a sermon about it. Yo, in this house there's abuses, and you can feel that sermon is directed at me. Do you think next time I have a problem, I'm gonna come back and talk to them?
No, you wouldn't go there. No.
Exactly. So I feel like they just make things. Sometimes they make things work. Okay, that's a problem. We end up You know what's the thing? I feel like we are not treated. We don't treat each other as humans anymore. Just because you're in a church, you're supposed to be an angel. When you're in prison, you're supposed to be a jailbird. I mean, you wouldn't even be a person. Like, just me mentioning prison, you think this one also I work there. Things like that. Like, depending on where you are, we don't. I mean, the President Aliana, we're treating him as, you know what, this guy is president. I mean, he has to solve everything. He's an alien, but he's still human. He is still a family man. He still has problems of his own. I mean, he even took the toll to say, you know what, it's fine, I'll lead the whole country. Me leading the country doesn't mean that I suddenly stop being a family man. I suddenly stop having my own money problems. I suddenly stop having my own mental and physical and everything problems. That's the thing. The problem is we forget the humanity in everything. Then we suddenly become, depending on where you are, you suddenly become something else.
Oh, that's
so
true.
Yeah.
That's true. Guys, we are about to end today's episode. If anyone has something they feel like they should add or should have been added, you are free to come forward and say whatever you have on your mind. Is there anyone who has something to say? Hello?
For me, I'm cool.
Okay. How are you? How about you, Brutus? Is he around?
He's watching TV.
Yeah, he's probably okay. Brutus is probably busy or something. Okay, no problem. Alita, do you have anything you want to add?
Oh, guys, sorry, I was speaking. Sorry, no, guys, I was saying. No, things I muted myself, so then I forgot what I muted myself.
Oh, you were busy talking. You're like, yeah.
But otherwise, I'm satisfied with everything, So Yeah, like learn, new things,
Yeah.
new traits about ourselves.
I need traits about yourself. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just realize that, hey.
Okay. Okay. Right now, Marema.
Someone pointed out something, then just be like,
That's me. You feel like that's me?
Yeah. In conclusion,
Eh,
yeah. Yeah, in conclusion, we can't tell what gender-based violence it will fella now. Then it depends on the parents or it can depend on teachers via ba ina le mathizana vela ba ruta for 1 hour and then ga fitla ka gae o ba le your time asomaro and then ge re fitla ko sekela they are teaching us theory and then
you go
o
home.
fitla ka gae o bona practical and then some of us read the school go cram or be re pa yeah, some of us read the school or cram or pass or see then lo jela ja ko school you don't take them serious then when re tsana ka gae we see our fathers beating basadi ba bona ba ga ba bona so and then already better time then we think this is life, is how we have to live. Then if our parents baka change tsela tja bona like ba se bethane ba godishana ga botse I think it might decrease like it go yone ka se but re diane kana ya fast.
Okay, and I have something.
Okay, you can say it's a show with us.
Okay, like I get it, like all along we've been living with our parents and they are the ones who are beating each other. So like we know, okay, when they are busy beating each other there, you don't have to say anything. Even if you ask, you are in trouble, you'll get punished and stuff like that. So I can't just go out there and tell like my friends or hey, my father is doing what, you see. So I can't really like when you grow up as a child, you can't really understand what's going on. That's why now I suggested or like when it comes to teachers, they will tell you no, you see that thing, it's wrong. Whatever it is wrong. You know, at least you would know. You see, because now if you see no, when you go home, you are going to watch wrestling there. So you see, no, okay,
This is life.
This is life. This is how we should do it. But if they can do that, but when you go to school, they tell you no. Whatever you see, it is wrong. Then I think maybe it will just help.
Lisa has a hand raised up. Lisa?
Yes.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi. I think something I'd like to add,
and we should remember we have 4 minutes remaining.
Shab, I understand that we have to, as kids, we don't know. But as soon as you start being noticeable with things like this, can we start standing up for things like this? I mean, if your father's hitting your mother and you talk to the social workers, talk to the police, go to police station, tell them, hey guys, I saw something like this yesterday. Yeah, the parents would agree. But sometimes we have to stand up from outside.
Lisa, but I feel like we are only saying I feel like we're only saying this because right now we are grown ups and we can.
Yeah, that's the thing. As soon like that's okay, Shapo. Now the future is in our hands. We're talking about our parents.
Okay, guys, we have 3 minutes remaining, so we'll end today's episode before we actually add a lot more.
My final advice, guys. I feel like final advice would actually be, guys, as young as we are, teach your friends, teach people younger than you. Discuss serious topics with your partners or with people before you decide to date. Can we please make it a norm to get to know each other before reach that stage? So, you know what? You're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend, let us discuss.
Between girls,
instead of discussing while we are inside.
Girlfriend is always the right You know, like
No, that's the
And we
thing.
won't
That's
tell
a
you the
problem. We are
truth.
not
yes.
I
discussing.
can't tell you
We
what the
should
truth is.
show.
Hi
They
guys.
won't
Let's
tell
go.
on
Guys, we're done arguing. Right now we are concluding. No one should argue.
okay, baby, I'm going to
Openness,
beat
guys.
you.
My conclusion, like that's my advice. My advice, let's make it a norm to communicate about different things and topics. While let's communicate, guys, before we do anything. Make it a norm to talk with a partner, with a person you find liking, and
Guys,
talk about things like this.
Lisa, it's Bob. We have less than a minute, so we should just say our bye-byes right now before important things are cut out. Hello, guys. Thank you for. Okay, bye-bye, guys. It was nice having you on today's episode. I get it. Hello.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Hope you enjoy your night.
You too.
Yeah,
Bro,
you're nice.
Okay, bye-bye, Brutus.
next Friday.
Bye.
See you on
Yeah,
next
yeah.
Friday.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe, guys.
Don't forget to
this-
subscribe and like and
something I
comment
wanna
down below.
Yes,
Yeah, you
even
must say
guys.
something. You say, this is Victor Pulusho Silwane. See you next Friday.
No, even you guys who are currently on the show, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And the previous episode is now live on YouTube.
But no, I think we all subscribe. Okay, you are telling others.
Yeah, the episode from last week is now available because I had some few things I had to do during the week.
Less than 1 minute.
You said 1 minute,
No,
like
so
something
give
is
5 minutes.
fishy.
Those 45 minutes.
Hey, take 5 minutes. Like, what's going on?
It's taking a lot of time.
Like you are tired.
We're waiting for them to cut us off. I'm waiting right now. I'm just.
If you want to sleep.
You want to sleep. Let us talk.
No, it's serious. It's less than 1 minute. You see, in a matter of time, they'll cut us out. It's like they're not doing it.
It was 2044.
On Friday, never less than 1 minute.
No, serious. If I could, I would take the screenshot and you guys would see what I'm talking about. Ow.
No, relax. They are no longer following the play.